Hi, this is Joe Crispin with Crispin Basketball. I hope this video finds you doing well. It's certainly an interesting time. Naturally, there's some negatives to this time, but there's also some positive opportunities. And one of the things that has hit me just in hanging out and working with my boys over the last month is just the opportunity to maybe reform some habits, some good habits, or develop some new ones. And one of the things that really has hit me is when I was a kid, as a young player, I would pick up with different things at camp, something a coach showed me or an older player showed me, and I would create some simple routines that I would just do, make sure I did every day, sometimes for weeks and months at a time before I formed a new one. Looking back, it was just because I didn't know what else to do, where I was listening to my dad, who would give me some very simple instructions. But looking back, it gave me a great deal of confidence, and I would learn to really dominate something before I moved on to something else. So during this time, we've done a little bit of that and showing you some different things, but I wanted to show an abbreviated version of that over the course of a 5 to 6 day period. So for this week, I'm going to have my two boys, Isaiah and Elijah, go through a simple ball handling routine and a simple shooting routine that we'll post for the next 5 days, with the understanding that you could do it. It should take maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes. If you don't have access to a hoop, do the ball handling routine. And you can do it 1 time a day, 2 times a day, 3 times a day, with the understanding, the belief that you can get better in a short period of time and feel really good about dominating some very specific things. It's not always fancy, it's not always great for Instagram, but I do think it's the reality of what the best players do to get better. And it certainly helped me, and it certainly helps players we work with to be consistent on some very specific things. So I encourage you to join me this week. I may even throw my 5-year-old in there if I can convince him to dribble with his right and left hand, to be consistent, to improve. Join us this week.